Let's have a look at area, and in this case, rectangle and circle. One section of a golf course shown in the diagram below is in the shape of a rectangle, and we can see rectangle here. Oops, do you want to do that? With a semicircle at one end. And that's our semicircle, meaning what? Half a circle. The shape has a width of 50 meters and a total length of 300 meters as shown. So first thing, we have to work out the distance marked X and Y on the diagram. And they are making sure we understand that X is the radius of the semicircle. So that is the radius, because we understand that the radius goes from the center to the edge. We know this half a circle, but oh, that's not a very good circle, but there was the rest of it. Okay, so what do we know when it comes to measurements? We know 50, and that is all of that, and all of that. That means all of that here, and that means I have one radius, and then here I have another radius. So therefore, 50 divided into 2, that gives me the radius, which is 25. So that's the value of X, that's the value of radius 25. And then Y. So again, we understand all of that is 300. Now, Y is part of that 300. So the question is, what is that? And again, from the center to the edge in every direction, we have radius. So that part here is 25. Therefore, if from 300 we take away 25, we are left with 275, and that is my value of Y. Okay, let's have a look at next part. Saying hence, that means what? With the knowledge that we just acquired. And what is that knowledge? Now we know the length of radius and as well the length Y. We have to work out the total area of this section of the golf course. Give your answer correct to the nearest meter squared. So what are the shapes we are looking at? So one shape is a rectangle and half a circle. So how do I calculate area of a rectangle? That is length multiplied by width. Basically one side multiplied by the other side. What's our measurement? That one is 50, and that one here is Y, which we know is 275. So that means that that part will be 50 multiplied by 275, and therefore plus. How do we find the area of a semicircle? So basically, how do we find the area of the circle? And then we take half of it. So we go to our maths tables. Where is maths tables? And in the beginning of it, we have the formulas for the area and the volume. So here on page 8, we have the circle, and A means in the following. A represents the area of shape in the question. So that A is equal pi r squared. So that area is equal, so we are taking half. Oh, hold on, let's write that. Half of pi r squared. So it is half of, meaning multiply by pi and multiply by radius. And radius is the value of X that we'll find, 25 to the power of 2. So we put all of that in the calculator, we press equal, and to the nearest meter and the nearest full number, we have 14,732 meters squared. Volume and area, very good, very kind of easy. It's not a very tricky area, and it's important area. It will go with us to our living cert.